I'm back here with your weekly reading as promised. I was at Grip over the weekend. It was really nice. But like the arts weekend one, which was that nice. It was also start with and did like a little bit of poetry, although I don't know how many secrets there. But yeah, there's what's going on. A lot of things going on. So I just did like a quick sort of weekend reading for you in the Coach House Cafe the other day, and I'm gonna do a weekly read for you. It's still only Monday, so if you had an idea. I was only yesterday I had the chance to. Okay, so it's very crystal. Power 1, Lepidolite point. Power 2, Citrine, which is gorgeous there. Like a citrine nugget. Power 3, Rose Quartz. Just gonna hold one for you. Power 1, Power 2, Power 3. What's your week ahead? So from today, please like next Sunday. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we're going to start with that one, Lepidolite. So what's your week ahead? The spirit want to tell you. I say there was no more wobbly table. Hope you had a good weekend anyway. And I don't know if the messages on Saturday resonated, but I hope that they did. It's really warm here at the minute. Really warm day. I'm getting a bit of a heat wave in the UK at the minute. Right. Calm. That's what God. Maybe that's that. How well, please, Spirit, what's in the store from this week? Here we go. Four of Pentacles to the door. You're moving forward. Something that could be to do with love. You've got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. And you've got the Two of Swords in reverse as well. Tells you that you're taking the plunge with something, is the phrase I'm looking for. You've come out of sort of holding on to yourself and you've made a decision, you've come out of indecision. And it could be to do with love. It's got the Page of Cups in the bottom of the deck. So you could be, I don't know whether some of you are thinking about marrying someone or taking a deeper commitment, entering into something deeper and more traditional. So you might have been someone that played the field a little bit or dated a lot, and now you're ready to settle down with someone. You're going to take the plunge with someone. Or it could just be that you're going to ask somebody on a date or go out with them or something. It feels like for some of you that it's love related because the Page of Cups is here. So you're going to offer something. You're going to take somebody up on the offer, I think. And you're going to offer someone or they're going to offer you, because you want to be a Knight of Pentacles. So this is your conscious thoughts right now. You want to be like this. It's as if maybe you've been a bit unstable or flighty in the past, and now you don't want to be anymore. You want to be more stable with the person. So this particular person, you decided, yeah, I'm going to go for it with them. I'm going to change your ways. So that's interesting for some of you. Very specific message there. Oh, I know. It's going to involve some form of wish fulfillment for you as well. Kind of Cups. Because you got the Five of Swords that you're winning out the situation, you're getting the upper hand. It's almost like you're going to really go for it. I don't know whether you're feeling a sense of competition for this person or situation. It could be a situation as well, but it's just the Page of Cups is making me think it's love related or relationship related. And you want to close the cycle with this person. You want to go the whole hog with them, really. The World card is the last card in the deck. It's number 21 in the Major Arcana. And it's about closing cycles. So it's almost like you want to spend your life with this person for some reason. You might actually be wanting to propose or something like that, or just go to a deeper level with your commitment, you know. Um, for people who aren't in lovely relationships through spirit, what's this about? Anything more? Thank you. It's about doing away with the old and bringing in the new. This is going to be the theme for the week for you. So that message about the love relationship was very specific. It can apply to lots of areas of your life as well. You know, could apply to a home situation or a job situation, or but it's all about letting go of the old and bringing in the new. It's about transformation. So transformation of yourself, transformation of your life, of the way you used to do things. There's this change happening this week, transformation for you. Clarify the death card, please, Spirit, more information on that one. The general theme. Yeah, you've got the Four of Wands reverse. You might be moving home or disrupting a current one. Very specifically, those of you who are already in a home might be like leaving that home for someone else, maybe. But like that's just a but there's like a sort of disruption of the status quo here. Um, whether that be literally a home or just your beliefs about home, maybe, or your beliefs in general. The Hermit's going within, and the Four of Cups. It's like as if you are going to take an offer. Um, you got to think carefully about it. You know, there's transformation happening. It's all change, all change. Um, more message this week, please. You clarify the three cards you just gave me for King of Pentacles. Some people have to let go of a man in your life that's troubled you in some way. The King of Pentacles. This man feels like he's a problem for some of you. So this is someone that if you're a woman you've been involved with, if you're a masculine you may be involved with them, either in the love front or job or something like that. It feels like a romantic situation though for particularly feminines watching. Um, this man may have hurt you, disappointed you, let you down, and you're letting go of him this week. Some of you are letting go of King of Pentacles, who seemed like he was like wealthy and trustworthy and stable on the outside. Possibly an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn doesn't have to be. Seemed like everything that you wanted ticked every box, but then turned out to be, you know, not the way you thought he was going to be. So this King of Pentacles has been let go of by some of you this week, male or female. Um, and you may be a Queen of Swords yourself. The person who's letting go of the King of Pentacles is a Queen of Swords. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, potentially, or just has the embodiment of the air sign. So it's like a lot of mental energy, a lot of thinking, a lot of words, some good words. That you're in that energy right now. You're the Queen of Swords, and you're letting go of this King of Pentacles. You're sending them packing, basically. You're getting rid. There's no stability to be found there. So some of you will let go of this person this week as well. Further messages for it. Paranormal this week. Yeah. Six of Swords reversed. Some of you aren't moving on. It's like as if there's a universal energy of moving on and transformation, and some of you are kicking your heels a bit, or you're not moving on. You're stuck. So for those of you who aren't, Six of Swords, please. Clarify that, please, go. Those who aren't moving forward yet, you're not getting on the transformation train. I think the universe is encouraging you to do that this week. I think there's a lot of that going on, a lot of that energy for you, for power. You may have some anxiety about it. And I also saw when I saw this card here, you didn't trust yourself, you know. You didn't trust yourself. You might be afraid of leaving a love interest behind. If you feel the energy of transformation in your own life and feel like you need to move forward, like whether to move job, move home, or whatever, it might be a love relationship playing on your mind or a situation close to your heart that you feel a bit stuck in, and you feel like you need to stick around. You feel like you need to stay. You can't. You feel like you can't leave. Like you're not letting yourself leave. So for those of you who are not jumping on the transformation thing just yet, there could be something holding you back that you need to look at because the universe is encouraging you to move on this week from wherever you are. This week is a time of transformation. So for this pile, this group of people, yeah, because you might be financially stuck if you're stuck here as well. Those of you who hesitate, might be some financial issues for you as well if you stay. I think your finances will improve. You keep yourself stuck financially if you stick around. I think your finances improve if you move. But if you change whatever it is that you're not wanting to change. So for those of you who are still a bit stuck, and you are the Queen of Pentacles, so you are this, regard yourself as this. I don't think you see yourself as this, but you are. Male or female. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be. This is you. You're able to manifest whatever you want. You're able to be abundant. If you want to set up a business, something like that, you can do it. Have faith in yourself, trust yourself. And you don't need to martyr yourself in any situation in your life as well, because I see the Nine of Wands and the Lovers, and it's like as if some of you are staying stuck or staying put because you feel like you have to, that you've got a moral obligation, something like that, to stick around certain people. But it's time for you to move forward. Consider moving forward. If you're keeping yourself stuck, but you are this person. Any further message for Pal One, please, Bill? Very quiet. I need a fan on there, so I've got a window, but yeah, I've got 2 ones. 2 ones reversed. Yeah, some of you are leaving a relationship behind, you're happy to. It's all about leaving things behind, taking up new offers, leaving things behind, taking the plunge, out with the old, in with the new. Some of you are leaving past your relationships behind and moving forward and breaking up with people. Some breakups this week, what it feels like. So it's a week of sort of breakups, new relationships, letting go of the previous situations, letting go of the past, moving forward into the new, disrupting the status quo. And for those of you who are a little bit nervous about moving still, the universe is asking you to believe in yourself and to not martyr yourself for anybody. Not to keep yourself stuck, not to keep yourself financially impoverished for anybody. Take the opportunity to move forward if you can. It's favouring this at the moment. The energy of your pile is favouring that at the minute. Transformation and growth and development and increased prosperity and stability as well. Because if you stay stuck, you might not get the financial or stability rewards that you should have. So that was your messages part one for this week. Go forth and conquer, as it were, something like that. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Just going to part two now. In part two, we've got the citrine, the rough citrine and quartz down. This is a form of quartz. Rough stone, look, it's gorgeous, that is. Very nice. Nice. Shout out to Stone Glacier, I'll get these off. I'll get these good. And we'll find out what your messages are for this week, part two. Yeah. Keep seeing the ones for you. Oh, that's a good. It's getting dandy now. Well used. Right. Part two. This is just part two for the spirit for this week. Some trying to come out, but they haven't quite made it. Is it? Message of part two, please, spirit. Thank you. Okay. Got the Five of Pentacles reversed. Inner Pentacles reversed. Hangman reversed. There's something about you're coming out of a difficult time financially and you're moving forward with something. The Queen of Pentacles is reversed. I don't know whether you may have given up a project or a business that wasn't serving you financially or something like that. Something very, very specific. The Hangman is sort of like a lack of delay and an end to delay moving forward. Path is cleared. path is cleared in our ears, or path is cleared. Can you clarify this cards, please? Seven of Swords. You've got away with something, you've dodged a bullet. It feels like you running away or something like that, or escaping, or something, escaping something. Some sort of escape, and you've had to muster up all your strength to do it. And now you're in a kind of position where you're just like, okay, everything's fine type of thing. You're this Ten of Swords, really. You know, the worst is over. You're kind of in recovery mode at the minute. Because we've got the Ten of Swords at the top of the deck as well. Double confirmation. Yeah, it feels as if you found your own strength and you managed to get out of a situation. That's what I wanted to talk to you about this week. Maybe you couldn't leave it in the past, or you found it difficult to leave and you overcame it. Tell me more, Spirit. Last week, please, Spirit, this week. Tell me more. So I think Spirit's acknowledging that at the moment. You had no clarity. You had no clarity in the situation. So this week, I think you're sort of taking time to recover from whatever this was, whatever situation it was that kept you feeling stuck or financially wrecked. You've got out of it. For some of you, you might have escaped an abusive relationship or something like that. And others, you've escaped a bad situation in terms of a job or a bad situation with money or something like that. But you've escaped something, and you've realised your own strength in doing it. So this week you're going to be sort of recovering in recovery mode. What's going on for this week, Spirit, please? After beyond the Ten of Swords, please. After the Ten of Swords, what's going on this week, please? Um, King of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Again, like in the last house, some of you may have been dealing with the King of Pentacles, who wasn't all that he seemed. The Nine of Cups, you didn't get what you wanted. You were dealing with this person and he wasn't all that he seemed. He was really reversed, but you thought he was upright. He may have had a third party on the go, Queen of Wands, may have had a wife, a girlfriend, someone else that he was seeing as well. He may have had somebody else on the side. I seem to be speaking directly to feminine energies here, with regard to masculines. It feels like that. It feels like this person wasn't what they seemed. I think more specifically that's what this is about. And it sort of follows on from the last part. You're seeking your happiness. So, say more please, but this is one of those readings where like it goes with pear shaped. You're feeling quite angry now. Your Empress energy. You're really angry. You're an angry Empress, and you're like, I'm sick of being in my feminine energy. I don't want to date anymore. Go near me. You're feeling really quite angry. The spirit world acknowledging that you're feeling like that. You're in a good place right now. You're quite angry with everything and everyone. So that was positive. I mean, well, you're not accepting love either. You're not accepting anything that's kind of reversed. You're not opening your heart to anyone. You've got it all closed off. That's what I'm saying. You're kind of in recovery mode this week from whatever's gone on. You will move on eventually. You will move forward, and the spirit world will encourage you to eventually do that. But yes, at the moment, you're feeling really after the periods of singleness as well, Nine of Pentacles. You will move forward, but it feels like you're recovering from something this week, part of it. And it feels like maybe some sort of emotional upset, or yeah, you've got this coming in eventually. You had it in the past, so you thought you didn't. Now you've got this. The Queen of Pentacles, because we're related to the King of Pentacles being reversed as well. Maybe you thought that you were the Queen to his King, and you weren't. But yeah, you've got this coming in as well. You've got the hope for this. This is in your mind. You're hoping for this. You're probably dating, have options and things like that. You can go out there. Further messages for the speaker spirit. I think that's good. Yeah, they're saying that you can have this in the future. Okay, so don't lose hope. Just be guarded with your emotions, and you'll be able to have the Ten of Cups. You feel as though this other person's got victory against you, Six of Wands. You feel as though they're doing better than you. But that's kind of an egoic card, really. It's a little bit like, being very proud of what you've done as well. It's not the most spiritually profound card, really, in terms of success. It's more earthly success or material success, public recognition, that kind of thing. It's still success, it's still a good card, but it's more about like how you appear out on the outside to the world, like celebrity type stuff, which isn't always what it appears on the surface, is it? So it's success, but it's like superficially represented in the world. You know what I mean? It isn't like deep and profound type of card, which I don't know. Maybe the Ace of Pentacles would be bit more profound than that one. Trying to think of cards that would be. Um, but it's still a good outcome. But like this person, you feel as this person's like this. You may be dealing with somebody who's narcissistic or somebody who was all about the visual success, all about the image and the outside, and not great, not much substance. A lot of cards this way. But you can have a lovely relationship in the future, pal, too. Just keep the faith. You may be dealing with a King of Swords. The person might have been an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Just very cold, very cutting, maybe emotionally abusive, mentally abusive. Just feel like the person as well that you're dealing with. And the moon, they wanted to show me the moon for you. You'll walk forward on your path, you'll have faith, you'll keep going through the fog, and you'll eventually find your way to the new beginning. Um, you'll have like a relationship coming in eventually. You're able to get that happiness. So you'll have like a period of singleness, and you'll be guided by the moon. In a sense, you'll walk the path despite the fact that it's really foggy. You'll walk through it anyway. Um, 10 Pentacles, yeah, you can have that. I think. Let's see. Yep. Going forward, you'll see a reduction in anxiety. So the Ten of Swords will become a reverse Nine of Swords. You'll have an epiphany and realise that it wasn't your fault, it wasn't you. You'll have some sort of epiphany that gives you like confidence. So the Tower card Fury is actually a really positive card. It feels like you're going to be like, oh my god, it wasn't me, was it? So you're at the moment going into this week, you're kind of like, in recovery mode. And by the end of it, or towards the end of it, you'll find that you'll realise this is an epiphany that you'll have about the situation and realise that actually you dodged a bullet, you're better off without it. So whatever it is. Um, and then you'll go forward and you hope then possibly you've got someone. That was a very, very specific and crazy message just for 1 week, but like that's what's happening. I think this week you'll be in recovery mode, and then towards the end or like after this week you'll come to the realization that this situation, it wasn't your fault. You'll find a new sense of self-respect within yourself. You'll feel better within yourself. That's what this tower is for you. It's a really positive card for you. Got good vibes. It's like a personal epiphany for you. Further messages, please, Paul. For part 2 this week. But move on to part 3. Thank you. Get much energy from those ones. Okay. Thank you. Don't get over the betrayal. You get over it. I think you went through this, but you'll get over it. You'll be able to reverse it. As time goes on, you'll heal. So there is healing for you in the future. You're not going to feel like this forever. So Spirit want to encourage you and just say to you, look, you dodged a bullet. You did the right thing. You're in recovery mode this week at the minute. You'll come to a realization towards the end of this week and beyond that you didn't deserve it. That it was, it wasn't you. You'll get a new self-respect and new confidence in yourself, and you'll be feeling better about things after a period of singleness. You will find someone, and you are willing to take that like foggy road with it's only lit by the moon. You're willing to do that, so you'll be rewarded at the end of it. I think by I'll see a 10 of Cups and 2 of Cups. It might take a little bit as well. The 7 of Cups. So yeah, I hope that helped out too. That was a lovely reading, really one. I mean, the disruption could refer to a work situation as well, or a home situation. It can be a lot of things. That you've been traumatized by, but it's like as if you've been hurt by something. You've had your confidence knocked, and you're recovering this week. So whatever it was, you'll be feeling better. Towards the end of this week, let yourself recover. Whatever the situation was. So I hope that helped out. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. If it resonated with you. Some of these messages have been very specific, and I'll go on to part 3 now. Oh, part 3. your week ahead. Those be chose rose quartz. Just giving us a good shuffle. This King of Pentacles is popping up a lot. As I'm shuffling, he's jumping out. So it's not when you're all dealing with this man, this well-heeled man. Or maybe not so well-heeled as it turns out for someone, but that's one of the hand. Yeah. Spirit, tell us more about part 3, please. What's happening with part 3? Empress energy. You're starting the week and your Empress energy is very strong. Very powerful energy that you're in at the moment, part 3. Whether you're a masculine or feminine. In your masculine, your feminine energy. The Wheel of Fortune may not be turning in your favour at the moment. You're feeling a little bit like, down on your luck. But nevertheless, you're in your Empress. You're kind of like coping, Monthly spirit for part 3 this week. Okay. Balance, harmony. Yeah, you kind of, what you're doing. When people sit at the centre of a wheel, like, you sit at the centre of it and you just let everything go on around you. There's a name for that, and I'm trying to think what it is. That's kind of what you're doing. You've got like a massive storm going on around you and you're going, and you're waiting for it to pass, and you're kind of in the bit that's untouched, like as everything's going on around you. And you're in your Empress energy and you're seeking harmony, you're seeking balance. So there's things going on around you at the minute that aren't very comfortable, or might be painful, might be hurtful, but you're kind of like, I will stick to you. It's got coffee in. You're sort of like feeling there's things going on. You're in. It's like it's more than just coping with it. You're keeping your sense of peace, even as everything's chaotic around us. What's happening to you this week? So you're starting this week off like that. You're going into this week like that. Maybe a toxic situation, the devil, you're dealing with, or you've been dealing with. I think this King of Wands has got anything to do with what's all that. King of Spirit. What can pile number 3 expect this week, please, Spirit? Four of Swords, Three of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. Mm-hmm. What if you're going to go into another relationship? Could be in love. There's a Four of Swords reversed. Just coming out of, lying down, chilling out, hibernation. Three of Swords reversed, which is a reversal of heartbreak, the opposite. Nine of Pentacles almost feels like you're not going to be single anymore. King of Pentacles, see coming in. We see. What if I these cards, please, Spirit? Thank you. Magician reversed, Four of Pentacles reversed. You're not manifesting your life right now, right? But I don't think you care. You're opening your heart anyway. It's like as if things are going really crap for you. But like if you've met someone like your life, that makes everything better. It's almost like you're not bothered. you don't really care at the minute. You kind of have the lucky things are going a bit messy, but it's like as if you've got this one person that you're kind of like really happy with. And you may be dating or something like that on the dating site or something. Because it feels as if like you've met this person through that maybe. So you focus on them at the minute as you go into this week. Yeah, you're relying on your own strength. You're relying on fate to get you through. So like, it's really good actually. You're relying on your own fate. So even though everything's crashing down around you crazy, and you might even be dealing with a toxic situation in your life, some of you have met somebody on a dating site, and this person is giving you strength, like it's developing with them, and so this aspect of your love life is going okay, but everything else is crazy. But you're keeping the faith anyway. You're trying to keep your sense of equilibrium and have faith that it will all pass. Everything is fine. That's what you're telling yourself. You're trying to be positive, the eternal optimist. Which is good. That's what you're kind of dealing with this week, Patrick. Anything else, Spirit? So Spirit world acknowledging that you're kind of trying to cope anyway, despite what's going on, and seeing the best in what's happening. Patrick, any further. That's it. Someone's messaging you, coming in with messages, you're messaging this person. It might just be in the talking stage with them. But you're quite excited about it, you focus on that. Further advice now. Sounds good. Yeah, you want this. You want this, you focus on this. This is the card of blooming where you plant it, or like, everything's going crap, but at least what you look like, you'd always feel like that's going to work out for you. I think you're hoping to sort of settle down with someone, or get a message to pass you, please, do. This coming week. And you've got friendships, but you're not really focused on them. You're more focused on the look like you've got friends that you can go forward with, but you're delaying things. You might not be seeing your friends enough because you're focused on this person. Maybe you're so focused on your love life that you're not seeing your friends enough. Spirit world are highlighting. That's all this week. Advice to pass you, please. Thank you. So it's looking over. I try to. What messages pass you, please, please? No, thank you. Yeah, some of you may have met a king of wands, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and you want to end the cycle with them, you want to commit to them. Maybe feeling a little bit anxious, but because maybe it's taking its time to come to fruition. But yeah, it's positive. Maybe messing with work, Eight of Pentacles. You know what this bring wands is? Fire sign energy. You know what I'm trying to speak these for? So like the main message for you, Pal, for this week is keeping your faith even as things are chaotic around you. Holding on in there, standing your ground. Um, oh, you're going to win out. This is you've won him over someone else. Those of you you've got this king of wands, who's a fire sign. You made mess at work. You've got him over someone else. Like you've managed to bag him instead of somebody else, kind of thing. Um, you've gone in there basically and stated your case, made your feelings now, and you're going to be going ahead with this person. You're going to be moving ahead with them. So it's positive energy. Maybe creates the time for someone else who creates disruption in their life, as well in their life. Yeah, you're quite happy now, content given to the relationship, and you know, communicating. And let's see, messages please for past three. Thank you. Yeah, he's not whoever he is, he's not sort of tyrannical or awful. Maybe like someone you knew before. You may have known someone before who was like quite abusive, and this person isn't. And you're hoping for a 401 of them for a home like that. But first you've got to wait for them to propose to you, ask you. um. So yeah, it looks like you're focused on your love life here. There's a lot of love readings in this in these messages today. Despite everything that's going on, you've got hope in this relationship that you feel will work out. Doesn't really matter about everything else, it feels. Yeah, you're hoping that it'll work out. These will come out reversed, but really they're upright because you've got hope that this is going to happen. These are going to work out for you. And that there'll be no third parties as well, straight up. Um, yeah, this is a good spread really. This week will be continuing to, you know, ride the wave as it were, when everything's crazy around you, you'll continue to cope with it. and your love life will be the kind of outlet to do that. If everything else is going wrong, you've got this person that's coming into your life who you've just met and maybe backed over someone else as well. Who you're going to be messaging, talking to, connecting with, getting to know. Um, and it's possible it's going to come good for you. I think you're going to have good potential with this person. What's the potential part for you with this person, please? Potential part for you with the person, please. What is that? You might not want to tell me. Oh yeah. Hmm. There might be a bit of an issue with reliability and stability, and you'll question whether you want to accept the proposal. Um, there's another bit of an issue there. It's not to say that you can't overcome it, but like Spirit was highlighting a bit of an issue there. And so you might need to trust your intuition. You might need to sort of move through darkness first, before you get clarity on it. So it could be something that makes you question whether or not you should, continue on with them later on. Might be a bit of a lack of stability or lack of reliability that might pop up. Um, but these kind of issues you can deal with, you know. Heard the message part three, please, Beth, before I close the reading. What these are for you, Heard the message part three, please, Beth. If you usually part ways with this person in the future, do it amicably because you've got a really good relationship. You've got like a soulmate relationship with them. You may know them in the past, maybe someone from the past coming back in, or someone from past life. Either way, maintain the positive connection that you've got with them, but no matter how this relationship works out or what this connection is with them. It could be a connection as well, just feels very romantic to me. But remember the good times that you've had and the person themselves, part amicably if you can. If you do part, remember that they're an old soulmate. So I hope that helped part three. And thank you for watching. I hope you have a good week, and I shall see you in my next video. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts as well, if this resonates at all with you. It helps me as well. Helps you to know that they're reaching you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Have a good week. It's really warm in the UK at the minute. Apparently it's going to carry on for a few days. And short and t-shirt weather. Not that I wear shorts. I've worn shorts for years. Really short girl these days. When I was a teenager. So has been. Anyway, have a good day. See you soon. Bye bye.